1OUTS AKL SOUFPAC New Zealand versus Australia, the first time in over a decade. If you down with 1OUTS, make some fucking noise!
Yeah, we have to do the old traditional shout outs to the sponsors and all that good shit. So shout outs to Dying Wish Tattoos, BH Funk Wear Store, SS Civil and Drainage, Zero Fucks, 808 Kids, Mr. Anonymous, and T's Nuts. Nailed that.
Make some noise for our sponsors. Just real out here.
Anyway, on my right, introduce yourself, brother.
Yo, what up? Hater of mine, the definition of fucking secret fan, isn't it? All these rappers too talk that gibberish. Yo, what up? Straight out to the fucking beat. Master of both, 30 gang. You know my slogan, fuck bars over jokes, I'm a master of both. Yo, just so y'all know, I got a new slogan today. Shout outs to Trump for the new slogan. I'ma do this chump Miles dirty. Man, fuck Miles Murphy.
And on the way, all the way from Christchurch via Wellington.
Hey, yo, it's Miles Murphy. Someone gets these, it's a nice pack.
Early!
What was that even about?
Alright, we did the paper, scissors, rock. Miles won, he chose to go, chose fucking gibberish to go first. When you're ready, my bro.
Let's go, Jim! Round one.
So it's finally happening. New Zealand versus Oz in the sparring brawl out of war. And who we got now? A guy who cried on stage and Monotone Murphy. Yeah. Yeah, good look, dealer. This doesn't ruin the card at all. I'm kidding, you retarded dog. Now, but honestly, guys, let me start this off. See, I'd honestly be surprised if you don't take this winning. Because I have a lot of disadvantages right now that'll make a difference. I mean, what you know about running your own battle league till it eventually falls like a baby infant? I mean, what you know about losing the respect of your hometown fully flaming bridges? What you know about getting a fucking title shot and failing to attain decisions? What you know about getting bodied overseas where Australians witness? See, you don't know what it's like to get killed so bad you disappear for a year, then hold up. Wait a minute! Make some fucking noise! I said the last time y'all seen me was on that Face the Hate stage me and Caustic shared, and people try to say that I cried on stage.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of did. But this time, blood is the only thing I'm gonna shed, because as soon as I seen this cat fishing, ooh, I figured it was right. I show up as a person he did not expect. So listen here, Needle Dick. Oh! You are not a threat. You've had 4 battles since you came back and you have not repaired. He's fallen so far down, the bottom's near. So you can try to say I cried against Costa Queer, but ever since you came back to the stage, you've been dropping tears. Because against Tron, he lost it clear. Against Tracer, he lost it clear. Against Stringer, okay, you got that. Yeah. but then he flew back to Melbourne and he lost to Ted. What? No, wait a minute. No, that's wrong. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, that's right. He never lost to Ted. That's right. He lost to another cunt nobody watches here. And speaking of that shit. Who the fuck watches Ted?
Oh, Ted is great.
Speaking of that shit. Your whole call out for me, bro? Your whole call out to me? Ooh, fuck. You almost got me scared. I mean, at one point, I actually fell off my chair. Because I couldn't stop laughing at him choking like a bitch that was lost for air, freaking gagging like you had your mum's cock in there. Are you fucking kidding me? Did you not prepare? Didn't you learn from the first time you and I flew over and you died at Don't Flops event? Why the fuck would you go back with PFAC and flop again? Oh, because of that, another killer from our scene had to rep NZ by himself. It's crazy. I guess history has a strange way of repeating itself. Yo, because Miles, he went back to Melbourne, right? He's like this, you know, he's got a stick up his ass. He was like, I'm here to make up for last time. Next minute, he fucking chokes again. How did you make up for last time, dipshit? Fucking choking less? Yo, the next time. Yeah. Choking less. The next time you try to redeem yourself, you better over prep and not over stress. And when you call someone out, you better show your best and not choke to death, looking like the compressor in a smoking session. You fucking hopeless chef. Bro, you should have ducked this event like your bro E-Kiss. Cause see, you only get this plate cause you begged for days. Looking like VIV when he begged for praise. So desperate. I'm gonna grab a blade out and I'm gonna gut this guy and you'll see more than Viv cross over to the other side. Like I said, he only gets this plate because he begged for days, looking like VIV when he begged for praise. So desperate he was riding on a desperate train, more desperate than Damascus when he comments on my ex's page. That's desperate. So, see, his obsession with me been going on for years, but see, I never understood why we got compared. Y'all rated him my equal. That was a shock to hear. School wagger, they put us in the same class, but he wasn't there. I mean, you really thought he was the GOAT? This? That is not correct. Man, ever since you came back, you've been a fucking mess, consistently choking, always under prep, so boring no one gives a damn what he says, so boring he can put a man to sleep quicker than a punch from Sis. Oh.
That's the first one. That's the first one.
Let's go. You honestly want to challenge me to this, man? You shouldn't try, fam, because I'm about to make a fucking cold body and Steez won't be the only one who's going to need an ice pack. When I free this kid, I'll fucking beat this bitch. Man, you should have ducked like Incas did, because these punches land harder than Steez's fist. And it's the end of round one. He's now done. I just did this chump Miles 30. Shout outs to Tron for the new slogan, fuck Miles Murphy.
Round one.
Finally, I get to murk this herb gibberish. But first, give this a sniff.
Yes!
I get to murk this herb gibberish. We've been talking so long. I'm not even interested. We all thought you'd no-show, like Scholar and Mission did. Yeah, here you are. So let's get to it. Tonight, you're gonna find out what the difference is between these fake battle rap personas and a real lyricist.
Yeah, let's go.
Your name is gibberish.
Facts.
Admittedly illiterate. You can't freestyle or write, you're just a hypocrite. And you call yourself the master of both. Really? That's what your image is? Because I still see you as that little bitch-biting vicious villain shit.
Oh!
Yo, the first round of history trip. The second round killing jibs. The third, look out, that's where the mystery is. But where were we? You're biting villain shit. Then he starts dribbling corny wordplay, trying to act like it's intricate. All of a sudden, he's diagnosed with a disease exceeds living with. It ain't about the bars no more. It's how much dirt he can dig. As if it makes you a better rapper if you talk about personal shit. So I'm here to hurt this little prick and push him around a bit like Purpose never did.
Oh. 1 foot away. 1 foot away.
1 feet away.
Hey, old fuck.
Talk boss.
Push him around a bit like Purpose never did. See, it'll happen pretty quick. It's like you flicked a switch. We got a different jibs. His head got as big as talented Stevens is. It got to the point he had to be on Facebook at 3 a.m. just to speak to jibs. And I remember one time, right? I was like 20 in this. It's a Saturday night. Just me and my chick. I'm trying to find out what she think of this dick. My phone starts going crazy. She's like, who is it? I said, you know who it is. She's like, no, your phone. I'm like, who gives a shit? Next minute, I check it, and guess what it is? Damien Theodore sending me battle bars. Hey, bro, what you think of this? Man, fuck that.
It's true.
Look, I hit it with the scene and quit. That was 6 years ago, and I still ain't read the shit. Because when it's all said and done, jokes, just a fucking idiot. It doesn't matter how you spin the shit. You cried on stage versus Caustic. And that's 1,000 times worse than Purpose having a hissy fit or any personals you can hit me with. So I'm here to finish it. Feeling militant. I've been in the game longer than Robin Williams. You're gonna score me? Ridiculous. You look up gibberish in the thesaurus, bound to smoke will be the synonym.
Okay.
Yo, you ready to wake the fuck up? Make some noise, man. Make some fucking noise. Yay. So in this round, man, this motherfucker's gonna get it. He said if you look up gibberish in a thesaurus, bound to smoke will be the synonym. Bro, that was better when... Wait, you already said it. That was better than when you said it. What the fuck, bro? You're recycling your shit? Fucking recycles Murphy? Man, I'm gonna do this fucking guy here dirty. Yo, and you notice how we keep touching me in this battle? Bro, you need to back off, please, because now you're acting like your missus, because even she can't keep her hands off me.
The bottle game's off.
Now I notice you always ditch seeing Logan in your battles. Fucking running amok. I mean, it was cool the first few times, but don't you think you picked on Buddy enough? Bro, the next time you get the urge to say don't tell his name, you better fucking shut up. I'm only joking. Keep going. It's funny as fuck.
Fuck downtown.
Now, y'all remember when he made Alex Stringer smell his finger? Well, he tried to make me smell it today. But that just proves you in the closet. There's no way anyone can tell me he's straight. See, now people know less about what you say, but they know you for choking and fingering guys, and wow, that is gay. But I have to admit, the way you rubbed your finger in Alex's mug, bro, you really did put Al in his place. But see, after he loses this challenge today, y'all are gonna see me rubbing Al in his face. And you went out with disgrace. Because in that same battle, you called Stringer out for biting Daylight. That shit was so petty. Because that whole finger shit of yours, yeah, Daylight did that same thing to Low Pesci. So who the fuck are you to try call him out on bit and shit? When you did the same thing as him and bit the same guy as him. You fucking hypocrite. See, he has to fucking touch, right? And get physical to compensate for the fact he's lost touch. Because his penis too weak to formulate a strong punch. It's like when he's trying to fuck his missus and he keeps his knob tucked. Knows he isn't packing enough, so relies on them fingers to get the job done. By the way,
Wow. Wow.
keep going, Tim. My vlog was awesome. My vlog was awesome. Your trailer vlog sucked. Talking about, you better bring your mouth guard. Translation, I have to try and intimidate you because you're somebody I couldn't outbar. But see, I don't give a fuck if he tries to act staunch with his fist. I could have this dude running and calling it quits. Or I'll just tell Big Sis that you called him a bitch. See, when it comes to guys like me and Al Stringer, you're as tough as can be. But where the fuck were those balls when you couldn't get that title from DMG? Man, you should have came back stronger with intent on crushing MCs. Instead, you cried like a bitch. And that's coming from me!
It's funny because he cries.
Oh my God.
And apparently I'm biting Miles. Man, that's not even true. But then again, at one point, people said I got boring, so maybe I got it from you. No. Like, how could I be biting Miles when my style can demand the cheers, and he's hard to bear? So at the end of the day, boy, you can't compare. Because these are hype thrills to NyQuil, adrenaline to sedatives, a routine alarm clock to hard shots on bar tops, rooster when the sun arrives to tunes and bedtime lullabies, a hot drink of coffee to strong tea from Cosby.
Oh, yes.
I mean, why would I bite you? You fucking rap like a zombie. You want to see how he raps? I'll show you how he raps.
Jesus Christ. Hurry up.
I said it's Miles Murphy. My delivery's more painful than childbirthing. I get more reaction from Suda than the crowd after lines enduring. But the way that he gets on hype's concerning, because he has an orgasm, it's like he's jerking. Oh, and I don't even know why he's impressed. It isn't even hard to get my style working. It's just multi after multi, rhyme inserting. I keep my eyes on my opponent, and it's quite unnerving. Because I don't break contact even while I'm turning.
Oh my God.
That's right. Fucking hell. Miles Murphy, what you gonna do, Miles? Fucking murk me? You gonna murk me? Fuck. If his opponent doesn't make music, he'll clown and tease. As if being a dope rapper ain't enough, a better rapper ain't enough to be a proud MC. But motherfucker, newsflash, haven't you heard about Sharif? Because Compressor makes music. And based on your logic, we should crown him king. But his music is trash, and yours is so bad that it gives his music higher self-esteem. The only people who would download your music are fucking insomniacs who need a help increase the chances of them knocking out for weeks so they can finally rest and lay down in peace. I mean, after they listen to your music, they're sound asleep. That's because your raps are so boring, you sound asleep. And you can tell by his tunes that his world revolves around deceit. So I wasn't too surprised when he tricked everyone and ran down this league. Of course he pulled the wool over our eyes. He tends to get us tired in counting sheep. And then Welly Deep, he runs with a crew named One Roof. And honestly, nothing I could say will ever shade them, but you make the roof look bad like a failed renovation. Y'all see performing sets? Yeah, he may do some damage in the building, but he'll leave most of the room intact. In other words, he won't bring down the house, but you will see the roof collapse. And now that the cards are laid out, it was clearly a gamble, adding him to boost the pack. Bars for bars. Now real shit, years back, he challenged Mike Shaw to an actual fight. As hard as it is to believe, long story short, Mike fully trampled this guy. So I suggest you stop talking about your music and your battling rhymes, because that situation just proves when push comes to shove, you can't handle a mic. Now that's the end of round 2. He's now through. I just did this chump Miles dirty. Shout outs to Trump for the new slogan. Fuck Miles Murphy.
Buzz! Buzz! Way over time, Buzz!
Way too long.
Way too long,
Way
Buzz.
too long. Let's go, Miles.
Shoot up.
He said I tried to fight Mike Shaw. Like I'd really give a fuck. If you must know the truth, I made him tap out in front of his mum.
In front of the mum even.
And hey, that whole round was exciting. And it's funny you call me out for recycling, because that's the same battle that you were biting. But look, the last time I saw you, you were crying.
Bring it back.
Hey, but I'm glad you snapped out of it. But I don't mean that battle with caustic. See, I'm talking about back in Wellington, after Winter Wars 2. We're all at the bar, right? Me and Bouncer Smoke were getting some drinks. He gets a message from Jibs. It's as pathetic as you would think. He's like, help! I just got stepped out in the bathroom. It was some patch members too. Come soon. Peter's reading it out like, come soon. I was like, fine, I'll help rescue the cunt too. So we run through. I'm looking round and I'm thinking, where did they go? Peter's banging on the cubicle door like, come out here motherfuckers, let's go. Chips, where you at? Where you at? Let me know. The door slowly opens and it's just this clown sitting down on his own, tears streaming down his face saying, please can we just go? And it ain't relevant to the battle, I know.
There you go.
But I look at you, and I picture it now. And you want me to take you seriously? You're kidding yourself. You were crying and literally shitting yourself.
Oh!
And I want to know, how do you rebuttal shitting your pants? Hey, am I lying? Yeah, how do you rebuttal shitting your pants? What, you're gonna fucking piss in your hand and and you call yourself gibberish fans? I guess you don't give a damn. And you want to tell me how to be a man. You're a fucking wimp. And fucking with that tattered groupie skank doesn't make you a pimp. She made you her bitch. Probably came on your chin.
Oh shit!
Hey, just to give you a taste of the same place of where basic has been.
Oh. Okay, I get it.
Because you've been hating on him. But what, you want to be him so bad you put that thought on your lap? You want to be God mode but still ain't dropped any tracks? See, honestly that's an angle he'd use, but names I don't need to quote because the G's will know that pussy's been shared more than the meme she posts.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh
See,
my.
look, I come here and I speak the truth. That's the difference between me and you. When you got to make it up, it takes a lot longer to see it through. Take them glasses off. You look like a fucking Geodude.
Oh no!
I guess that makes me Pikachu. Because they expect me to lose, but I'll win when I think it through. Because all I need to do is make you smell the finger too. See now, I spit a Pokemon metaphor for the audience, and I'm not surprised you ain't applaud for it. But that's how confident I am in your corniness, because you were fucked from the start like the Wellington tournament.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Shit in the pants!
Oh, you shit your pants, man.
Honestly, I'm getting fucking... Yo, honestly, I'm getting pissed off with this fucking personal shit. Fucking hell. I'm about to murk this sweep. You want to talk about Hayes? Bro, keep going. It's better her than me. Yeah.
Hurry up.
Yeah, got a third there. Hurry up. Bro, I could take my time and there'd be more weight than you fucking leave them. I'm about to fucking beat them. Now, real shit, I got a true story to tell. See, last Red Zone, your boy Starving was set to be battling Apps. And Miles tried to convince Starving to cancel the match. Yo, because Miles needed a redemption battle since he flopped in his last. And he was hoping that he could take Apps' spot on the card. So Red Zone responded with, nah. Bro, you got rejected as soon as you came through, wasn't in a great mood. But you could try to act there like it doesn't faze you, but if you ain't good enough to replace Apps, bro, what the fuck does it make you? Yo, and real shit, speaking of Apps, honestly I used to beef with the dude, because he owed me at least one spot. Now I no longer care to even see it recoup, so if he talks about this shit, man is speaking the truth. But so what if I couldn't get a spot from Apps? Bro, neither could you. Ooh. Now real talk, true story. He used to be friends with a guy named Select. See, they used to hang in the crew. But Miles did what he does best and he broke the friend code, then they had a dispute. Because you had sex with his girlfriend, right? Right? Causing the connection to end. Now I don't know who Select is, but he clearly needs to select better friends. What, you think after that shit, now you the man? Nah, you just confirmed you're a fucking backstabber with that Judas act. If you were really that desperate to screw some badge, you could have used Tinder or even Badu to smash. But then again, that situation at Red Zone's already proven that you got trouble trying to get a match using apps. Shit like that. So listen here, Morbid Ramsey. Stop talking like you'll get me sliced in the axe. See, that's the way that he battles in his rhymes, in his battle rhymes, in his tracks. But then again, hey, who am I to talk? I used to talk about the nines to that pack, and he's probably capable of all these violent attacks. I mean, you probably take out Dealer in like 5 seconds flat. Because I remember when you didn't get the title as champ, you showed us how quick you could put a fucking knife in his back. Not to mention, he did a great job. He did a great job of biting his hands. Now, y'all may think I'm just fucking with him like a bit on the side, but I ain't here to toy with this egg like Kinder Surprise. I'm here to check him for targeting the scene with deliberate spite. Targeting this league with deliberate spite, because he was mad at the scene. Like, oh, this bitch saw my text and they didn't reply. That's how mad he was. Fucking mad, right? But to be honest, I know why he was mad. Because their title was his chance to finally be getting some shine. The GOAT status you were always hoping for was forever denied. See, when he started out, we seen Scholar and Hicks in their prime. And when he finally made it up top, I was more considered to be the best at the time. And you know that's true. He knows that's true. See, whenever he readily tried and he always got knocked back on a heavy decline. And that's why he tends to rely on talking about his past merits and his veteran stripes. And he knows he's fucking losing. That's why he keeps looking down, fucking checking the time. Yeah! Fucking veteran stripes. See, what you need to do, bro, is stop investing your time on refreshing our minds. Try refreshing yours and remember your lines. Because now you're known as that old dog who keeps on forgetting his rhymes. And if you keep that shit up, you'll eventually find, long story short, motherfucker, you'll eventually find, no pun intended, your whole fucking memory die. Because if I were to find the words that are best to describe your legacy, Miles, putting gender aside, you were always the bridesmaid, never the bride. And that's why you wanted to sit as a test to decide. And since he acts like he's the king of the Maltese, I'm thinking only for fun, I'm going to use the rest of this round to show Miles how it's supposed to be done. I said this slow, simplistic flows and rhythm, chauvinistic, I noticed dipshit, bogan misfit, got bent out of shape like yoga fitness, posing twisted, because every time he's been known to visit, I just shut the door on him like Jehovah's Witness. Now I guarantee y'all that he's prone to quit this, because he's already shown this business. He's got no persistence, apart from the Logan disses and choking symptoms, looking like Bart getting strangled by Homer Simpson. Either Miles is suffering a throat condition, or too many lines mess him up like an overdosing victim. You would think he had Mac Miller's coke addiction. Yo, just listen. Rest in peace though, just listen. I got no restrictions. See, from Scholar to Higgs and to me and DMG, you've been overridden. And now that he's back for the throne position, there's no trace of the champ that flowed within him. The ego got the best of him. Now he's not even the best in his own division. He can't even be a fave now. And that's due to the facts that have shown him risen. See, whenever he tried to make moves, he got motion sickness, didn't have enough power in his motor system. So it's ironic how Miles is the name that his parents had chose to give him when he's always been slowly driven and couldn't go to distance. If you were really the greatest of all time and an actual threat, why the fuck hasn't Dealer given you a real international yet? See, this battle was a chance for you to try to become a factor, but for me, this battle here is just another chapter in my story. And now I'm giving Miles apart so y'all can watch me tear Miles apart, and I can show y'all skill-wise we're miles apart. See, reality's starting to sink in. It's beginning to get to him now, because Miles thought he was miles ahead of everyone else, but this whole time he's only been ahead of himself. Rest in peace, Miles Murphy, former head of the South. I ain't sending him home, but the only direction you're heading is south, and y'all just witnessed me take off his head in the south. Easy. Now that's the end of round 3. He's now dead, please leave. I just did this chant Miles 30. Shout outs to Tron for the new slogan. It's fuck Miles Murphy. Gibberish! Wait. That's the end of this match. He's now dead in the grave. I'm gonna need y'all to help me with my slogan so this faggot can remember the name. They call me Gibberish, and what I spit is sharper than most. Can't school me for shit, I'm in a class of my own. The guy's spitting realness, but if you're after a quote, fuck Miles, jokes on Master, boom.
Up and down.
I didn't think it was going to be that easy. Fucking easy one already.
Yo, that last round was crazy. And you might be right, maybe. Because I know what it's like to have a whole city hate me, but at least they didn't get apps to replace me.
Oh, wow. Holy fuck.
Hey, yo, let's be real. Yo, this is probably my last battle. Yeah, I know. Who gives a fuck? But as far as I'm concerned, Jibs is done, so I got some words for the scene. Now listen up. B-team, where you at? Hey, yo, you're welcome. Because it's hell on earth, homies, and we all know the outcome. But I blame you, Damien. It was your job to tell them. But you didn't listen. You got body bagged and let the scene get bent over by these Christians. Now don't get me wrong. You can worship Allah or Buddha and all of his holy wisdom, but battle rap ain't the place for your bitch-ass religion. Now, Catholic, Christian, I don't even know the difference. But once they stepped foot in the door, they became a Jehovah's Witness. Drop 30. A bunch of bitches! Oh! Trump's the only stand-up dude, but you already sacrificed him to me to prolong your crew. I murked him and I herbed you. Steve's a little chicken shit with the bird flu, and Hirsch wanted to fight me till I rolled up on him at the last event and he turned blue. Looks like your back's to the wall, Jibs. Who you gonna turn to? Oh. Yeah. Bro, this Hans Molman versus Mark Coleman. You get a bottled nose like you're part dolphin.
Oh, fuck! Oh my God!
Looking like Quasimodo, crossed with Frodo. Yo, you and Vega are a couple of closet homos. Because most of these battlers is fake as it gets. But with a name like Gibberish, you know it ain't making sense. I wanted to verse you, because you're meant to be one of the best. And against Tron, I even said I'd give 100%. But if you think I lived up to my word, then you're fucked in the head, because I came to kill rappers, and there's none of them left. So if you want me back, then here's what I expect. INF, King Capisi or Rex, Juice 1, even Hex, or maybe, just maybe, D-Law will bring Caustic back here again to face who we all know he should have battled instead. Oh, hey, yo. So 1OUTS salute. It's Mr. Murphy, one roof. I've been here for years. It's always love when I come through. If you got a problem with me, then fuck you. I'll be at the bar waiting for my death wish to come true. Time.
That battle was promo. Vote below for who you think won. And if you are feeling that, make some fucking noise!